It's July 2008 in the Lake District. Arriving in Penrith are 6 children from different parts of Britain. They're coming to the lakes to camp together on a farm in Buttermere. These children are from very different backgrounds, and the trip will give them a chance to get to know each other, and in doing so will help them understand what it means to be British. But for this group, getting on is not going to be easy.
Sometimes when I hear people, black and white, talking about terrorists, sometimes I think they're aiming at me because of my colour and background.
I won't be mates with an Asian in Bradford because people around me would take the mick out of me and him.
For these children, Britain is a place where communities are divided. Will they gain a deeper understanding of each other's identities and be able to overcome their differences?
Ian, truly British.
Right there, my friend.
Did his comment make you feel uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Do you think Niall's representation of you is accurate?
They'll change the curry because I don't eat curry.
People just don't want a mix.
It's like a war.
And will the camp allow them to better understand themselves?
I live here, but I don't feel British because everything around me is Greek here.
Are you going to be able to cope with that?
Helping them is historian Dr. Nick Barrett.
There's quite a lot of different ideas coming from all of you about what you think it means to be British. And in many ways, I think we can knock some of those on the head.
I wish that teachers could bring kids like this at a summer camp so you can make more friends and different friends.
Will the children discover what it really means to be British? The children take in their new surroundings on the long journey to the Lake District farm, where they'll be spending the next few days.
Most of my friends are English in this area because it's a white area in Bradford. But in Bradford areas there's more Asians and Russians and other background. The only thing that I'm bothered about going to the Lake District is sleeping, because when I'm sleeping I think about my mum and wonder what she's doing, which makes me feel homesick.
What are you going to do if you can't sleep?
Ring you, listen to an iPod or watch DVD.
Niall and I are really close. I think it's because he was a home birth and he was born in the bath unexpectedly. And it gave us that time to bond.
I'm clever, but when I'm in school, the teachers don't set me enough work. And when I'm bored, my mates just egg me on and be bad. And it makes me feel good and popular. And once I've done that, all I get is in trouble. I wouldn't really mind meeting other people from different countries, but I'd rather stay with white English people because they're from this country. And I've supported them. Well,
That's the Premiership.
What?
Premiership.
We're a QPR.
League 3. There's no League 3.
Conference League, Blue Square.
No, they're not even in that.
My mum is a Muslim Pakistani but born in England, and my dad is Pakistani and born in Pakistan. I live in Britain, so I feel British and I am a British Muslim. My usual day would be waking up in the morning and getting ready for school and get some education down me, and then come back from school and then eat and then go to mosque. Most of my friends are Asian because I live in an Asian area and I don't have that much chance to meet anyone else, any white people or other people.
My mum was born in Cyprus, my dad was born here, but they're both from Cyprus. They're both from Limassol in Cyprus, and they met over there and then came over here. My mum's been in here for 15 years, but because my mum was born in Cyprus, I speak Greek to her because she speaks Greek to me. Being Greek to me means who I am, which on a Sunday I have to go to church, Saturday I have to go to a Greek school to learn my language, and all the Greek food we eat when we meet up as a family, because my grandparents live 2 doors away, so every Sunday we meet and just have some family time. Most of my friends are Greek because I went to Greek primary school, so I've known them for long, and my parents mix with other Greek parents, so I'm friends with their children which are Greek. These are some really old pictures of Cyprus. This is my mum's family, her brothers and sisters, and this is my dad. This is in my mum's village. There's the church we go to, the big scenery with all the green mountains.
What does it make you feel when you look at these pictures?
Well, they give me good memories. There's times when I wish I was in Cyprus, so I can live the true experience there.
How would you feel if I told you that she told me she doesn't feel British?
Oh dear. I'm not surprised really, because again, I'm of the same opinion. She takes it from us, doesn't she? If Mariana came back from this trip feeling more British, I would be surprised, to be honest, because I know what she's like. I don't think an experience like this would change her a lot, really.
What do you think then? This is Buttermere. This is the farm we're going to be staying for the next 2 days working on the course.
Yeah. Oh my God. Sailing's requirements?
Yeah, for me. You lot are in that second, I see.
Typical, straight for the food. Yeah. Okay guys, this is where you're going to be sleeping tonight. This is Craig.
Well, welcome to Craig Farm Bunkhouse. The main point of this weekend is that you have lots of fun and make new friends, yeah? It's not all about you things you can't do, it's what you can do.
Niall and Shekwa are beginning to bond as they prepare their sleeping bags for the night.
He's going to try something. You know that soap that makes your face go black?
No.
There's soap that makes your face go black. I was going to bring it. You wash your face and your face goes black. I'm talking black like charcoal. Niall's a joker. He's one of the people that I find I talk to. Amesu is one of the people that I also crack jokes with, but not as much as now.
Is it on?
Yeah. Around here is a good community. It's close-knit. There's big kids that look out for the little kids, and if the little kids see the big kids in trouble, they'll basically go and tell one's parents or something. If someone said that people on council estates were trouble or uneducated, I'd say that they need to take a look at me due to the fact that I'm not a troublemaker. I've never been in trouble like that. I'm educated, I'm achieving, I've achieved a lot, I'm still achieving, I'm ready to achieve. Here is potato shoots. There's potatoes growing underneath here. This is tomatoes, which haven't flourished yet. Our strawberries all along here. And our pepper plant, which hasn't flourished yet. I consider myself British but not English. I believe personally that English is to have an English bloodline, British is to be born in Britain, because my mum's from Jamaica, my dad's from Tanzania. My dad put this shower curtain up so that we can identify the countries and also spot where we're from. I'm from here, Jamaica, off the coast of Cuba, and I'm from Tanzania, which is just underneath Kenya in East Africa. I mix with everybody. I don't have one group I mix with. It's everyone I mix with. The girls, the boys, the black children, the white children, the Iraqi children, the Indian children, everyone really. I can't adjust it.
I'm not sure if I'll have a good night's sleep tonight.
I've made friends with everyone and they're all been really funny and they're really good friends. I'm one of the very few African kids in my school. I'm from Zimbabwe in Africa and I came here in 2003 and then that's when I started living in Leicester. We used to play football on the beach where it was just like on the sand and everything. And I want to play for Arsenal. When I first came into this country and I went to my first primary school, it was an alright school, but some kids treated me a bit badly and calling me some racist names.
To come to a country and you find people, they've got a discriminatory attitude, it is shocking indeed, yes. What I would say to people who think that immigrants come here for benefits and other negative things is that we need to have a broad approach to the whole situation, because I think that some of the immigrants, they contribute positively to the economy of this country.
What do you think it means to be British?
Okay guys, it's time for lights out. We've got a really long day tomorrow. We start at 7. Don't want to hear any noise at all. We're right below you, so lights out now and we'll catch you in the morning. Okay?
We've moved so we can be away from the boys because they're stinky, so we come here to for ourselves.
If we didn't move today, we wouldn't sleep upstairs. The boys is just like silly and stinky. We couldn't sleep today. I'm originally from Portugal. My parents are from Mozambique. I'm here 1 year and we're really enjoying it. When I first got to England from Portugal, my first impression, it was like different and new and everything, because like the houses and the city, like how it is. Here is more quiet and in Portugal it's like really noisy and everything. When I first got to Loughborough, it took me 6 months to learn English. In Portugal, I didn't have any races, and when I came to England, I had once this boy from my school, from my class. He'd been racist to me, and then I told the teacher about it, and then he stopped. Because I haven't lived here for so many years and I haven't got a British passport, I don't feel right if I say I'm British.
Okay, good night, girls.
Good night.
Good night.
It's the morning after the children's arrival, and as the girls predicted, it was a long night for the boys.
Last night, everyone was awake, no one could get to sleep.
I was too excited to go to sleep.
Niall was keeping us up all night because he was reading magazines and shining the light.
Before I came here, I thought I wouldn't be able to go to sleep because I have sleeping problems. But it was quite easy until the sheep started talking to each other and everyone were talking in the room, which were a bit distracting, but it's alright, I got to sleep anyway.
Were you not talking though, Niall?
No, I won't. I was playing on DS.
After breakfast, as the children explore the farm, they start to get to know each other. It soon becomes clear, however, that the camp is divided. It's girls versus boys.
This is the axe, you know, if we want to kill any girls.
Why girls?
I don't know. It just, you know, feel
He's a
like...
raper.
What?
It's rapist, not raper.
Shut up. I knew that. I just forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
That's what they all say. Imagine jumping from the top of that.
You're not going to live for, are you? I want to walk up there today.
Would you guys all choose to go on holidays together?
If I had a chance to take someone on a holiday, I'd take these four. I'd leave them. They're boring. They don't talk.
Yeah. They don't talk, do they?
Not The girls are sensible, but they're not boring. They're not silly like us.
Yeah, they are. They don't talk.
Be quiet.
Yeah, but how do you know that they don't talk? Like
Why do you talk to them?
We've been with them for about 6 hours and they answered a word.
It's not that we're boring, it's that we get shy sometimes when we see people new and stuff.
There's a sheep.
Nah.
One's constipated.
How do you know what a constipated sheep looks like?
How do you say hello?
For some of these children, this is the first time they've had an opportunity to mix with others from different backgrounds. And it's also the first time they've been on a farm.
We're not going to eat them for our dinner then?
No. With some herbs.
Some chilies.
Let me tell you a joke. Horse walks into a bar. Barman says, "Why the long face?"
How often do you collect the wool?
Once a year.
Does it hurt?
No.
A chance to show off their football skills brings the children together, and it seems it's something they're all interested in.
You can start off doing kick-ups by holding it in your hand, like this.
I'm sorry.
Let's go with it, 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
That was a good game.
Yeah, good, wasn't it?
It's only a few hours into the first day, and already the children are beginning to forget their differences.
We're going to go to areas in Keighley, which is a part of Bradford, to show where Nabil lives. And there is particular areas in Keighley where it's predominantly Asian and predominantly white. This area is called Braithwaite. It's totally, almost totally white area, and is segregated from the next catchment area we're going to go into, which is Highfield.
I would like to mix with the white people. It's just that when I go to white areas I don't feel safe because there are people out there who are racist and I won't be feeling safe there.
This is the area where Nabil lives in, and sometimes what happens is that the white community would perceive this as a no-go area for them, and if we went to Braithwaite, it would be probably no-go area for Asians. It's probably misunderstanding on both communities. Since 9/11, I feel the Muslim community has come under a lot of pressure. I feel that they're being persecuted as a whole community when there's a few individuals who do wrong.
Most of my friends are English in this area because it's a white area in Bradford. My school's 80% white and 20% is Asian, and I hang around with the white people. I don't think I get on with an Asian kid because they've got different coloured skin, the families are different, and they've got a different accent to me, which would be weird speaking to someone, because I may not understand a lot of things they're saying.
After the fun and games, it's now time to get down to some work.
Right, we're going to do a drawing exercise, and the aim of this is to explore identity, how we look at each other and how we see each other. And to do that, we're not going to draw each other's faces, but draw the things that we think the person opposite you represents. OK, guys, I think that's just about time's up, so please stop drawing. Yeah, I know, it's disappointing. You're really getting into that, weren't you? OK, now let's start with you. Right, this is your impression of Nabil. What's this a drawing of?
I think he's from Pakistan, because of the colour of his skin and his voice, and I think he's British born.
How about this one here?
Curry, because that's what most, well, it's just like the traditional food for Pakistan, isn't it?
Do you think Niall's representation of you is accurate? Or is there anything you'd change about it?
If I had anything to change, I would change the curry, because I don't eat curry.
And what about the idea that Niall picked up on the fact that you were from Pakistan by your voice?
I know people have different ways of talking, and I had a different way to him.
So, Nabil, this is your representation of Niall. OK. First of all, you've drawn a flag. What's this for?
I think he's English because he's got light skin and he talks like an English person. A sausage because he's a non-vegetarian and most non-vegetarians eat sausages and stuff like that.
And would you eat this?
No, because I'm a Muslim.
The English is right. The sausage is right. I don't like sausage.
Now, you were drawing about Mariana, weren't you? Yeah. OK, what's this a picture of?
Somewhere hot.
Somewhere hot. Why do you think that?
Because of her skin colour. I think she's from somewhere exotic. Spain, something like that.
My home country is tropical and really hot, but it's not Spain.
Where is it?
It's Cyprus.
OK, well, let's see what you think of Shakwa. What does this one represent?
He lives in North London because he told me.
My mum's Jamaican and my dad's Tanzanian, but I live in North West London.
So you consider yourself as being from London, or do you consider yourself as being from somewhere else?
I consider myself from being from somewhere else, but being British born.
OK, Zakina, let's see what you think about Anesu. Let's have a look.
I think he's from Africa because of his skin colour.
So where do you consider yourself to be mainly from?
Zimbabwe.
Not Britain?
Well, a bit.
A bit? What
Yeah.
sort of a bit? Can you explain why you feel slightly British?
Because like I live in here, but I think I'm more of an African because I got born there.
Well, Zakina, it sounds like you've done a very good job of working out Anesu. Let's see what he thinks of you. OK, Anesu, let's have a look at your drawing. You've got two words there. What are they?
That's Portugal, but I can't say it in. And England, because she lives in England.
Where do you consider home?
Portugal.
Why don't you feel British, or that association with being in Britain?
Because I don't have a passport, a British passport. I haven't been like here for 5 or 10 years, so I can't say that I'm British or what.
It might take a bit of time, and then you might start to feel a bit British.
Yeah.
And Anessa, is that similar for you as well?
Yes.
So for you, it's where you live and how long you live there. Is that fair to say? Yeah. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And yet for you, it's something very different. It's about heritage and background. And how would you describe someone who is British?
Someone with white skin, speaks English and has a British accent.
So Nabil, how do you feel about that? I mean, Niall's basically saying that to be British, you have to be white. Is that something you agree with?
Oh, I disagree. You don't have to be white.
You consider yourself British?
Yeah. You don't have to be white and have an accent. You just need to be born in England or Britain or whatever.
It's now time for the children to prepare for the night camp.
The top on this, the red screw on the top will be nice and tight. Unscrew it a few turns and you can push it down. Yeah, and you've got a pour either side. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can either light the stove this way, which is easier access. How many matches did I use, guys, to light the stove? One. Just one, isn't it? So if you start using 3 or 4, you need to be asking yourself, am I doing it correct? There's 3 tents, guys.
Nice, yeah.
So you need to pair up.
Wait, no.
Okay, guys, let's have a gear dump here. Pull the gear down. A lot more.
There's no poo over here.
Which way do you want your door?
Like that way, so our heads are at the door.
This one?
Can we sit on there in the fire?
How have we done that?
That's amazing. They're pop-up tents. Trust me, guys, you have got a mountain tent here.
It's a mountain tent. Shut up. You're a mountain goat. Rain's gonna come in, y'all.
Because we want to get this up and get your food
sorry.
on. Right.
sorry.
Right.
Put it up in about 2 minutes, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was easy, but fun at the same time.
I'm looking forward to camping today.
I'm looking forward to it as well. Look how long I am. Look. My feet just reached the end.
Yeah.
If I was any longer, my feet would be busting through the door.
Wow, how'd you do this?
It was easy.
Easy? How long did that take you?
1 minute.
A minute?
A minute.
No, you're having me on, aren't you? It takes me at least 10. Oh, right, didn't it? And it's nice and clean inside as well. Fantastic.
I think us 2 girls have become really good friends and would love to meet again after.
Yeah, I would love to meet her again.
I found it really easy to communicate with Sakina, even though she's only lived here for a year and still learning English, which is different from my normal friends, but it's easy. I feel we do have lots of things in common.
Since I've been here, me and Nabil have become friends.
You think you've got stuff in common?
Yeah, we live near each other and we both have the same sort of vocabulary, if you know what I mean.
Sharing tents allows the children to build friendships with one another, with one friendship being somewhat surprising.
Right there, my friend. Right, let's go.
Next, the children must select food from all over the world to cook for their dinner.
What would you normally
What
have?
is that?
Avocado.
Look in it.
Where's that from?
Me?
Anyone?
I don't know. From like loads of different countries.
Okay.
Get everything out.
We can put,
Who wants a ham? No. Get that.
do you like it?
Do you like ham?
No, yeah, you've got to listen to what he's saying about the fact there's only certain things you can eat as a pair.
Cooking in pairs allows the children to work together, but for some, the results are less than perfect.
I've got bugs in my beans.
Let's have a look.
Maggots.
You've not got maggots in your beans.
Yeah.
Where?
There.
Where's there? That?
There was in there.
There wasn't there.
Look,
that,
them.
that?
Yeah.
That is actually part of the bean.
Yeah.
Look, so that you reckon's a maggot, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, but you're hungry. No. They're
It's just
horrible.
baked beans.
That is sick.
Hey, what are you doing? That's meant to be your dinner, not on his back, is it? That's not very sensible. Why have you done that?
What the?
Do you know what's happened? You're going to have to help him clean that off now, because he's got to wear that through the night, okay? Put your food down and help get that off him.
There you go.
Okay guys, now I've got you all here. We're now going to have a mad 5 minutes of collecting some wood, which we're going to light later and have a fire. 5 minutes, go, come on, let's go. On, that's it. Smaller stuff on one side. Carry that, don't drop it on your toes. You can have it to sit on, couldn't you?
Look at that.
Oh, wow, that's absolutely stunning. Isn't that beautiful? Or isn't that worth coming to the Lake District to see? Feel like you've made friends?
Yeah. Probably boys better than girls.
Is there anything Niall said that's made it difficult to talk to him?
Well, I think maybe when he said that the English people have to be white and have the accent to be English. And that's not really true, because you can be English but just live in England and have different coloured skin and different accent, but it still makes you English.
Just my opinion, really, innit?
Why do you think you got that opinion?
Where I've been brought up.
If you were back at home, would you be able to spend time with people from different backgrounds?
People don't want a mix in Bradford because it's, I don't know.
Predominantly white English.
No, but there's Asian as well.
So it's like a war.
Yeah.
So, Nabil, how do you feel? Do you think that would make it difficult to be a friend of Niall?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Bad, because Niall's a good lad.
You like Niall?
It's not that, it's just... you don't normally see people in Bradford or places anywhere. Asians normally stay in one group, all Asian, and Muslims, and then you've got just white people, British, hanging around in one group.
Do you think it's right that you can't walk down the street, say, with Nabil?
I think it's bad. I'd want to hang around with Nabil or other Asians or Africans. I think everyone should get on.
We're all humans.
We're all humans. Has actually spending time together changed the way you look at it? Do you feel that you understand people's backgrounds a little bit better in spending time with them?
I understand people's backgrounds, but I still probably wouldn't hang around with an Asian.
Why's that?
Just, it's weird, and just people don't do it in Bradford.
Yeah, but would you hang around with someone else, like, from a different background if it wasn't around your area?
As in...
So you came to London, right?
Mm.
Like, to see me or something like that, yeah?
Mm.
Would you be able to walk down the street with me and other black boys, or me and other Asian boys, or me and generally people that aren't white, basically?
Mm.
Would you feel comfortable doing that?
In London?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care, but it's in London, it's such a multicultural place. It wouldn't be weird, would it?
You still say that you can only be British if you have white skin, or have you started to change your mind about that?
Not just white skin, because I'm not white skin. Like, if you were born in Britain and your mum and dad are British, you're British, aren't you? Truly. But it don't really matter colour of your skin. I don't think.
But Nabil, you were born in Britain. And where were your parents born?
My mum's Muslim Pakistani, and she was born in England, and my dad was born in Pakistan.
So now, is Nabil British?
He's 3/4 British and Pakistani, a quarter, but he ain't truly British.
Being British is classed as having British citizenship. So if Nabil's parents have British citizenship, they have the right to feel British, and so does Nabil.
You have a Pakistani heritage, and does that affect the way you feel about being British? No? You feel you are British?
Muslim British. Yes.
Muslim British.
People just don't want a mix. They want to stay with their own people. And I don't think that's a bad thing.
You don't think that's a bad thing?
No.
Why's that?
Because they're the people who you like, so...
But we've spent time with people from different backgrounds, and
yeah,
you said you like people that you've met.
I'd try it, but there's a lot of people who wouldn't.
Do you think if people spent more time with people from different backgrounds, that would help?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You feel like you've learned something a bit about different backgrounds today? How are you doing? You look half asleep.
I've learnt from the campfire debate that people's opinions can be influenced by their environment, their social lives, and also their upbringing.
Oh dear, you do look tired, don't you?
Me? I had a well good night's sleep.
Have you?
I was good sleeping with Nabil because he was talking to me all night and being funny.
I wish that teachers could bring kids like this at a summer camp so you can make more friends and different friends.
Is it comfortable?
A little bit, yeah. I think I have changed a bit because, like, I've met other people that from other places, so I've got to know their opinion and stuff and how they feel about themselves, which has made me feel a bit different as well.
I think camping is a really good thing because you can meet new people, learn from other people, and you can get chance to discuss things, and it's really good.
We've all swapped each other's numbers, so we like to meet up.
There's quite a lot of different ideas coming from all of you about what you think it means to be British. And in many ways, I think we can knock some of those on the head. Being British is not about the colour of your skin. It's not even about whether you were born here. It's about what you add to the community, it's about what you add to society. It's about what you do when you actually live in Britain. That's what makes you British. People have been coming to this country for centuries. Even in the last 40 or 50 years or so, people from different parts of the world have come and added so much value. So it's all about adding to society. And that gives everyone the equal right to be British and to call themselves part of our community and our society. So if someone is born outside of Britain and comes to live here, then they can be British.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Has that actually changed the way you see people who've moved to Britain?
Since we talked about it, I know what British means. So if your mum and dad move here from a different country and get a citizenship, they're British.
The camping experience and learning about what it means to be British has developed a new sense of togetherness for the children and has removed many inhibitions, leading to a bit of a talent show.
Come on, your audience...
Fighting for an area code, what's the point, man? It's just a number on road, stabbing people for nothing. I say that's just cold. They say the good die young, the bad live old.
How's that? You've been wanting to do that all week, haven't you? Hey, you take the ball. See if you can get it there. Yay! Well done. Right, behind, right, kick, kick.
A few days ago, I thought an Asian kid wouldn't have a thing in common with me. But since I've met Nabil, we do have quite a bit in common.
Niall and I have become good mates.
Right there, my friend.
The camping trip has offered these children an opportunity to become friends and discover what it means to be British.
I might tell you if it's coming towards me.
Look at them black and white sheep. They're getting on. It's a good example to us.